everyone, and welcome to the next installment of the Forbiden Temptation of Edward Cullen, Chapter 2. And today I'm with...
Me, Brogan Wolf. And I
yeah.
really hate this.
You can never take bad fanfiction too seriously. Trust me, in my Twitter I kinda go insane. I'm not kidding, I literally just lose it halfway through. Anyways,
So that's why I have to do this now.
I just don't want to read it again. Because the rendering failed, so this is the second try of this thing.
Okay. So, Chapter 2, Edward. The anger faded form? Oh God, who typed this?
And she says, and what's funny, she says that this was edited by one of her teachers.
That's a very bad teacher then. Hopefully it's not an English teacher, because it is. Wow.
That would be funny. I think it was like a science teacher. It was a science teacher or something, I don't know.
So, the anger faded from my sapphire eyes. Whatever. Oh, God damn it. No, man.
Whatever.
Whatever.
That's not even a word.
I said sweetly. Okay, that doesn't even make any sense, but... I didn't mean to yell and to be ride. What does that mean?
She meant rude.
Oh, rude. Okay, that's with a U. Whoever wrote this.
I know.
Even I don't add.
And you're Belgium.
Thou art too beautiful.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Edward tries to speak in medieval talk. Very.
Okay. If you use thou, then it's thou art with a T. Okay? If you want to do Old English, then do Old English. Don't mix Old English with New English. It doesn't work.
Mix Old English with ghetto. That would be bad.
Thou art too beautiful for that, he said. And for once I didn't feel like cock dropping the guy for paying me a compliment. Instead I just smiled. Wow. I'm Edward Cullen, he murmured. Who are thee? Who art thee? Oh God.
Who are thy?
Who art thou? No, that's with a Y then.
I don't really know. I just call it Alt.
Altiana?
Altiana, I think. I just call it Alt.
Alt Lauren. But you can call me Tiana or maybe Tia. With double A, that is. I said, feeling shy at the way he was looking at me. I had seen that look in so many male eyes, but never quite so intense or sexy. His eyes burned like hot gold velvet in the midday sun. Like, I think that's gonna be phoenix feathers and rainbows. So gold and magical. Okay, phoenix feathers aren't gold, but whatever.
I know.
That reminds me... See, that is right. Of bygone times. That's kind of right. Okay. I can accept that. He said, carefully stretching?
I don't even know.
Or reaching out a shaking hand? And brushing my cheek. Thy face is like an old painting. Yeah, it's wrinkly. Thou art exceptional. God damn it.
Here's the funny thing. Okay, wanna know what this character looks like? She basically has big huge breasts, long blonde hair, purple streaks in it. Basically.
And sapphire eyes.
Yeah, and like basically a Barbie girl. Remind me if I'm wrong, but no old painting has Barbie in it.
Well, old paintings are cracked and wrinkly and stuff, so does he mean she's old and wrinkly?
Oh, well, let's go deal with old paintings than with this chick, at least those things are actually pretty.
True. That's art, not what they call art these days.
Sammy.
Oh well. You're not so shanky, okay, yourself, but I couldn't help noticing you have a frickin' GF. I think
Girlfriend.
that's girlfriend. Yeah, okay.
Next.
You ass. I saw you with her in the cafeteria. I notched his hand hard with my long black nails. That's kind of creepy. Long nails? I don't like long nails.
I hate long nails. They get caught on stuff too easily.
Thee did notice me then. It's thou did notice. Thou did notice me then. He purred with a sly grin. I was up against a wall with his face right close to me now. He wanted to sex me, I could tell. Really? To sex me? What? And suddenly he was kissing me. I felt like my slim legs would break in half and my heart expanded like a big balloon. Wow. Artifact. I felt his hand sliding softly down my neck and underneath my top. Oh, it's getting good. He stoking is what you do with a fire. He stoked my breasts for a few minutes and his man carrot standing in action.
I told ya.
Man carrot. Wow. This woman is so horrible. And hard as a rock against my legs. And then he ripped my top and pulled it off me. Well, if he ripped it, he already pulled it off you, didn't he? And
Kind of contradicts it.
dropped it on the floor. We made out for 10 minutes and then he tried to take off my bra, but I pushed him away, suddenly thinking, what the fuck, Tia? Are you just gonna let this total stranger take your clothes off in school where anyone could see you?
You
Why,
just did.
Why not? Come on. You only took your top off. I'd never let a guy kiss me before or touch me, and suddenly I was letting this cheating sicko with a fricking girlfriend grope me just 'cause he was uber hot. Which is, okay.
That's what an autoplay say, hot.
With sexoy hair and cold as death. I was acting like a biatch and a slut, and I was suddenly very ashamed of my actions. Wow. So suddenly she was very ashamed of her actions after she was making out for about 10 minutes. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what we call slow reaction time. Bastard, never touch me again, I gasped. If thou thinkst thou can keep thou hands off me, he answered all smug, and I couldn't believe how he made me feel so angry and so aroused.
Wow, I think.
At the same time. At that moment, I'd never hated anyone more in my life, and the worst part of it was he was so freaking hot. I was totally creaming my panties, and he knew it. Okay, that's a different new... whatever. This was horrible. I felt the sky... disguised with my... It's gonna be disgusted, isn't it? I felt disgusted with myself and turned to leave. Wait, I need to speak to thee. I'm just gonna read it as it stands. It's just more funny that way.
It is. Just don't try to correct it. It's really hard to correct some stuff.
I know your secret, Tia, he said in a quiet voca, or voss, or whatever. Voss gassing into my eyes. So funny. You're one of my kind. Who made thee? Are you part of a coven or on thou own? What is said sharply, dude? You're insane. And you freaking smell. He didn't really smell, but I didn't know what else to say.
He probably smelled because he kept coming in his pants.
Thy a campire, Tia, a vampire. So the first time she misspelled it, and the second time she oh god. But why can't I read thou mind? I thought Bella was the only one, but here thou are. What does this all mean? He punched a wall with his buckly fist and shouted suddenly furious, and his eye flickered red. His eyes, multiple, plural, flickered red. I schlepped him hard across the face. What, is she Jewish? Schlepped? What the hell? And tried to leave, but he caught my waist as I struggled and tried to hit him again, he caught my hand in midair and hammed me against the wall, where his hand had already made a huge dent in the wall. Okay.
It wouldn't be a dent, because usually walls, aren't they,
Yeah, it
stucco?
would be a hole.
Yeah, it's usually stucco.
Yeah, oh well. Maybe it's a plastic wall or a metal wall.
Maybe.
Mm. I mean, everything else in this thing is kind of stupid, so why can't that be?
It's never in canon, so who the fuck cares?
His face was blunt and right heavy in mine. My knee came up hard against his massive, throbbing giggle stick between his legs, and he dropped over in pan. Okay. I broke free and goaded my books and started rugging away to man. But Edward hand finished with me. Oh God, this is so bad. I mean, seriously, do people actually write like this in America?
You should see
And
my immortal. My immortal is really bad.
and you have spelling bees. I mean, seriously, you think your spelling would be better?
I don't know.
Oh,
Like, I have minor grammar mistakes. Like, minor, and I'm still trying to learn them, but everybody makes minor grammar mistakes. It's just common.
oh well. Tia,
I'm not this bad.
no! He screamed after me, tearing his shirt off himself in fury and throwing it over my eyes. Why would she throw it over her own eyes? Oh, he's tearing his shirt off himself in fury and throwing it over her eyes. Okay, I
He's
get
a
it.
Hulk.
Yeah. Well, he's not green, he's shiny. I lost my sight and was behind. I lost my sight and was behind me. Huh? Breathing into my ears. So that means he was behind her. Okay. This is getting confusing. Getting a headache. Oh God. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm sorry, Tia, he whispered sadly, picking me up off the floor and gazing mutely into my eyes. I didn't mean to rut thee. I'm so contemptuous. I apologize. This is just so weird. You're so freaking weird, you mean? I snapped whitely as he lay on the floor, so hot and crying, with his shirt off, with his pippling body? What the hell? What the hell is pippling?
I think she meant whippling.
Uh,
I don't know.
I wanted to forgive him for calling me a vampire. Vampire! I heard that one before from preppy losers asking if I sleep in a coffin and suck blood like Lestat. Ooh, now there's a good, cool vampire. Whatever.
Oh, yes.
Just 'cause I like eyeliner and listen to Linkin Park.
Linkin Park is not vampire-esque music.
No, well, they were good with their first CD, but later
Yeah,
CDs
then
I
they kind of
really
went
like.
downhill. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, especially the CD with Linkin Park featuring Jay-Z. Oh yeah, so awesome. Okay. And making fun of me and trying to force me against the wall and maybe plunder my crevices, but I didn't. Wait, what? Okay, we're just gonna leave that. I left him crying on the floor and went to find my class. As I entered math class, I suddenly dropped my box again as a flashing pain burned in my left hand, as my birthmark glinted gold for a second. No joke. Then I fell over. So it's really not a joke. This is a true story.
Oh, yeah, it's very true. Very true.
The pain was suddenly gone, and some weirdo blonde freak called Eric was helping me up and staring at me like a pervo rapist. I kicked him in the shoulder.
Sure.
Kung Fu, baby, as he gazed longingly after me in his freaking dreams.
Okay,
So I
so
said,
wait. I bet he wasn't staring at her, but here's the thing. He was helping her up. Why the
yeah.
fuck would you kick somebody in the shoulder when they're helping you up when you fell?
Well, I got kicked in the head once, and I was then like 6 feet, something like that, 6'2", 6'3".
Oh,
So
jeez.
yeah, you can actually kick people in the that high. Oh, whatever. In his freaking dreams, I sat down at the back of the class, unable to think about anything but my weird encounter with Edward Cullen, wondering what it all could mean. So she goes into a classroom, sits in the back, and nobody notices that her t-shirt is gone
Yeah.
because it's ripped off.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And what do you think? Please R&R. Big shout to my friend Abigail. Good luck for tomorrow. Did you see I put the man carrot thing in? Yeah, we saw.
It's not
LeMay.
funny.
Also, love to Tiffy and Ratch. Or Rach. And Zaki Baby, of course. Love you guys so much. Becky Mac. With a lot of X's.
So she's Satan.
Ah, okay. I'm never doing that again.
Anyways, that's the end of chapter 2. We'll see you next time. Bye.